Hey guys,
What's up?
we are doing a review for season 5, episode 6 of Game of Thrones. It was a lot of, I think there were a lot of just truths told about just the tragedy in everybody's past. Because Jorah Mormont, he asked Tyrion something about, I guess, or Tyrion brought it up about what happened with his situation, and Tyrion told him that he killed his father, and his father was having sexual relations with his girlfriend who he loved. And I'm glad she's gone, to tell you the truth, honestly. I just did not like her. Every time I go to a past episode and I see her on there, I'm just like, I can't stand hearing that accent.
Wow.
I didn't like her. Jorah Mormont and Tyrion, they're pretty much in the same kind of boat. They're both kind of outcasts from their homelands.
I'm just waiting for the part for Jorah to reveal that he's got grayscale.
Yeah, because he's now an infected man walking. And Jorah also found out about his father, that he passed, that he died, because Jorah never knew that all this time. So it was kind of breaking news to him.
Oh, yep.
So they have a lot in common. They lost their dads, and they're now disbanded or something like that. So we also have, which I love, back in Dorne, they had a fight with the daughters of Oberyn trying to avenge their father's death. And we had, I think that was kind of sweet, the whole thing with to me it was convincing with the princess, what's her name? Whatever her name is. Princess and the prince. Cersei's daughter. Marcella, that's her name. So Marcella and the Prince of Dawn, or one of the Prince of Dawn.
They're having a little Arabian night.
They had a little romance.
Arabian day.
He's like an Aladdin. He looks like Aladdin. She looks nothing like Jasmine, actually, but she looks like a princess. One of the Disney princesses. I would say maybe Cinderella. So Aladdin got Cinderella, I would say.
And then it just busted out to a gigantic melee.
Yes, I mean, she, I guess, had been there for a while.
She cares for him.
So she does like the little kid.
But she's still for her Uncle Daddy Jamie.
And so that whole situation ended. And unfortunately, I mean, I would have liked to see
Oberyn's wife and her little plan of sending her daughters out was thwarted. And she, I mean, heck, the way they act, you think she would have just ninja escaped.
Yeah, the next scene that we had, we went to King's Landing. I love seeing Grandma's first scene.
She's straightforward.
Funny woman. She just, she's so straightforward.
Matriarch.
So she's upset, obviously, clearly, which she should be upset from all what they're trying to do. She knows, they both know that Cersei's behind it. Even
and she went straight to the source.
She met up with Cersei, and I loved her lines. I love when she said,
"Tart Queen."
She was waiting there or whatever. She traveled for a long time. And Cersei was just writing like she's busy. Like her dad was actually writing stuff, working on stuff.
The only thing Cersei had in her hand the whole time is a glass of Crown Royal.
She was probably drunk. Yeah, she got her drink. She just looking forward to the next sip.
She stayed with a drink.
She probably was drawing a picture or something, acting like
she probably drawing the next drink she was about to make.
Probably like, I'm gonna mix this Crown with this Scotch,
and I'm going to name it Incest by Lannister Cersei. Ding!
Incest. So, Grandma Tyrell called out her. She was like, "Dear, don't you stop pretending like you're writing. We both know you're not writing anything.
Cut the bull."
Yes.
I was waiting for, because I knew this lady was going to read this lady like the Book of Congress.
And then Cersei was just like, I didn't have anything to do with this. She tries to play the innocent because she knows they need that Tyrell money. So if she tries to pull this stuff, then that's a stupid move. So she's not going to be boldly trying to arrest or do harm to the Tyrells. Mm-hmm. But the Tyrells, I mean, Grandma Tyrell, she sees through that. She knows something is up.
This is Cersei's gigantic trap, and likes the sly, demonic, succubus woman queen she is, it played perfectly. She even had the gall to try and be like, this is maddening. I forgot exactly what she said.
She said something about this is just outrageous.
This is outrageous. This is the queen, so-and-so. Lady, this is... If she would have...
And they probably were like, okay.
This is madness. and it's happening just like I wanted.
Like she plays this so good, so well. And so the thing, pretty much Loras and Marjorie, they had it under control because they were not going to break
at all.
But they brought in one of the guys at the brothel, and
of
course he has a lot of pressure. So of course they're probably blackmailing him with his life or something. And he went and told.
He sang like a freaking canary.
Yeah.
It got so really detailed to the point where like he backed him in the corner to where old boy couldn't even break out of that life. He just lunged in.
He was about to punch him in the face like, how dare you? And of course that was all they needed at that point if somebody gave all that emotion to it.
Right, and then
Marjorie, unfortunately, just because she was an accomplice or that she went along with
lied
it, they arrested her.
Yep, and
Tolman just sat there. I'm going to give him. He is a little kid, so we can't expect a little kid. But he could have at least been like, "Mom,
he's in the position.
Mom."
Wait. He did do that. He was like, "You can't do this." This poor little porridge sipping little boy just was caught up in just once again grown affairs. Yeah. Just didn't know what he was doing, you know what I'm saying?
And Marge is like, Tommy, please just do something. And Cersei, can you at least cry for me or something, please?
Cersei just with her web of deception, if you make any false movement, I'm going to take away your toys, Tommy.
You're not going to be, I'm going to send you to your room, even if you're the king, I'm still the queen mother. Oh, she gets on one of those. Oh, and of course another scene when Lord Baelish, he's such a traitor. I thought that he was actually... He, of course, is all for Baelish. Baelish has no side but his own. He told her about Sansa. He told Cersei about Sansa being at Winterfell and about the battle that's going on and about the wedding. And so now Cersei has this on her agenda.
After Sansa.
She wants Sansa dead. She wants Roose because Roose now... is trying to marry and get more power, and she hates anything underhand and behind her back. She hates other families trying to rise up, period.
But the Lannisters have no rivals.
That was like...
I was like,
what?
I was like,
has she been under costly rock? Living under?
I had to clutch my imaginary pearls. In fact, no, I had to clutch my freaking rosary.
That's like I don't know. That's opposites day.
But it just knows a slap in the face because everybody hates the Lannisters.
I'm like, the Lannisters has every enemy. I don't know if y'all have friends. That's what you should say.
Basically. Maybe they just so freaking oblivious to the fact that everything around them wants them gone. I feel like Lord Peter Baelish, why would I pronounce that rat's full name? I feel like Littlefinger, he's doing that so he could get the pressure off of him, and when everything falls down, he'll probably
he probably knows that right now Cersei's not going to be able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
He's so we don't really know exactly what his agenda is. That's the big question. What is Littlefinger going to do? He wants power. I mean, of course, we know that he proposed to Cersei that he become Warden of the North if he were successful with his military start using the Vale army.
Basically.
So, of course, he's from...
I want these parasites in the North. Leave the North alone. It's the only place of hope. But it's being infested.
And of course, and that was kind of a symbol that the North is being violated because they got married and Ramsay violated every part of Sansa.
Y'all know, I love her innocence, how she managed to maintain her innocence, and now it's gone. I never would have thought in the million years, if I would have read the book, maybe it's probably not even supposed to happen in the book. But through some twist,
from what I know in the book, I don't think she was here.
Yeah, she wasn't. This is another person.
Yeah.
And of all people, Ramsay, this sick little. He wants, you know what I'm saying? He has Theon watching this.
Theon was just breaking like, I can't take this anymore.
This is what, man, look. Back then I was like, man, I can't wait for Theon to get his revenge.
Yeah.
I'm like, they beating a dead horse now. He got past the point. Like, okay, that's enough. What the?
Like
y'all chill.
He got
He gruesome.
maimed. He got maimed and everything.
He got because they cut off.
Yeah. Poor guy.
It's terrible, but it's that happened.
So this is the end of that episode, and where do we go from there? I would like to see. I mean, they're going to show a follow up to that situation, and I think it's not going to get better. It's not. It's going to just only get worse.
Worse. I wait for retribution. I am waiting for the flaming talons of retribution. I hate the fact that they tainted her.
Yeah.
But I will say, one scene when the side piece was trying to, I guess, mess over Sansa tapped into.
Oh, I love it. You saw that bass in the voice.
She got such bass, and you know I was at her feet when she said that. That was beautiful. I was like, Sansa, yes.
Like, do you know who
I'm? Your man.
I'm Sansa Stark.
This is my home.
Get your skinny tail out of here.
Dusty feet, please don't bother me. I don't
go in the other room and.
Will there be anything else to do for your mistress? I could bathe myself. You could get your side piece hands off of me.
Mm-hmm. I'm the pretty one.
I'm the redhead. I'm the queen, princess.
And so it was a great episode. I think this was one of my top few episodes of
they like season. Seriously.
I mean, all of them are great.
They seriously. This episode, they covered a lot.
And I will see you guys next week, where more will happen in the situations that we covered today, along with the wall. Peace out.
Peace out.